So I thought I'd get you guys started on your 6-2 assignment, just to help out a little bit. The first thing I like to do when I'm starting one of these kind of problems is make sure that I have a variable isolated. And by that I mean you want a situation like this right here where y is alone, because you want to be able to say y is this negative 2x plus 5, so that you can take this and then put that right there where y is. And then you set up your problem and solve by saying 3 times, and then you put all of that in there. Negative 2x plus 5. So that's your 3y right now. And then you're going to write all the rest of this out. Equals negative x minus 5. So what you've done now is you've overlapped the two graphs. You've overlapped the two equations, and then you would start solving. And what solving this does is it tells you the first part of where the two lines would cross each other. It'll tell you the x value of where they cross. With this one, however, you don't have that luxury of having one of the variables isolated like we did here. So you have to kind of take a little step first and do that. So you would have to add 2y to both sides. Add 2y to both sides. And you'd say x equals, and then you'll have negative 4.5 plus 2y. And then what you have here is what x is, so you can take that and put it up here in that other equation. What you'll have is your first equation and your second equation. And you'll be able to take this one and that one and overlap them, blend them together. So you would say I have 2 times, you'll put this in here where the x is, negative 4.5 plus 2y. There's what x was. Then you go back up here to get the rest of it. And you'll start solving to find out. And that'll give you the first part. It'll just tell you what y is. That's not the answer to either one of those. That's just getting you started, of course. Then when you're working here with this problem, just to get you started on the word problem too, it says the width of a rectangle is 3 times the length. Start by writing out what you hear. The width is 3 times the length. There's one equation. It says the perimeter is 72. It's tempting to want to write the perimeter is 72, but that would give us 1, 2, 3 different variables. And remember, we can really only have 2. So what we're going to do instead of this equation is we're going to think about the fact that we have the perimeter of 72, and think of that the perimeter is 2 lengths and 2 widths. And we're going to put 72 in and say we have 2 lengths and 2 widths. And there would be our 2 equations to get us started. Hopefully this helps you guys get started on your homework. Keep your questions coming if you have them. You can send me a message anytime and I'll help you out, okay?